All Avengers died, and that guy saved the day again alone.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
So what's up guys, welcome to my channel, and that's RIT World. Before the video starts, please don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe. That really helps a lot here with my work. So let's start. The beginning is with Equinox smashing the a construction with fire and ice to avoid the persons, and yeah. And there is Spider-Man with a flying bird, an unexpected thing that he did, and I wasn't expecting for real. And he made a new web stuff to avoid the guy from use two powers at the same time in the very crew. And that's a very cool comic because we can see that Peter is more like proud of himself, he's more mature and doing very cool stuff. How you can see here, he made a helmet, him ice cup to preserve things like part of the body, and that's very cool. Yeah, but in the next page we can see that J. Jameson was very mad, and he does it every time in the comic. Yeah, he want to close the lab, and he say that as a major of the city he was supposed to do that, but let's forget about that. That doesn't change anything, but yes, he put it all police against to close the lab. And time ago, Octopus and the Sinister Six are to go in his all plans and resuming because they want to burn the whole world with a plan called Octadraw, and he launched a lot of missiles. And that's the plan, to purge the whole world. And let's do it like, yeah, make any sense because, well, you burn the whole world. So here is how the world was stuck because X-Men was in the past, so he can came back because that shield around the world. And yes, Avengers was all of them stood by the Octopus, so he can defeat that guy. He was really prepared to do that. And well, he started the plan and people start to suffer in the world, like the birds died, the ice places start to, well, that warm a lot, and the ice cubes was going to be a little of water. So in some time ago, when Peter Parker and Mary Jane was taken below like a little town, he decided to save the world, and everyone already started to suffer, and Octopus started to make live streams. Yeah, he does it every second of the east arc of the end of the earth. So let's start again with that. Peter practices his all new suit, and he promised it by Mary Jane to he's going to be okay, but the public was split by the plan with it that's a good plan or bad plan. So people start to split his opinion about if they will allowing or not to Octopus plan. And more ahead we can see Peter Parker taking his new suit. That was very cool, but make me confused in the first time because a part of his enemies like Dr.Octopus, Hino, and Sandman, and he made it to make his more resistant, more strength, and that things to make him unstoppable against his enemies. So in the Avengers Mansion, they started to talk about how to save the world without the other heroes. That was the most impossible, and they are without options. And there is a lot of things to do, like how to defeat a guy that will burn all the world, and that is when Peter Park comes up. But not as usually they are used to see him, but with the new cool suit. And really, that's really cool. That suit is very amazing. Do anything, if I could buy that, I will do that. And in the second comic, we can see the all partners of Octopus stolen some parts of the Avengers stuff because they need that to defeat the all Avengers using that things. again, that's the most brilliant plan that I ever seen because they will use the weakness of the heroes to defeat them. And in the Palazzo in Rome, well, all leaders of the world are there, and Spider-Man, the Avengers, show up they face to do something that I wasn't expecting to, because after some words, Spider-Man really beat up a face of that man. I wasn't expecting for that, but that man was chameleon. So yeah, that's another plan. And again, Octopus starts a live stream. Oh man, that live stream is really making me laugh a lot because anytime he does that, and for some reason they let the guy goes and Spider-Man tracked him to the place where the bad guys were, and that's what pretty cool. But Octopus already was expecting for it, and all of them started to fight, but all of them start to be defeated by one using the weakness that Octopus has been stolen with that things on the museum. But Black Widow was awake and Spider-Man 2, so the Silver Sable appeared and saved both. Yeah, I wasn't expecting for it. I'm gonna skip the part where they go to fight missiles, and let's go to the best part that I think is when they control the Sandman. And well, that's the best part that I'm gonna skip, but the shield and the entire world was again the Spider-Man to defeat him, so this needed a needle help by the whole heroes that was in the Earth prison in that moment. And Dr. Octopus wasn't happy with it, and he started to burn the Earth, and well, he made it a real hell in the Earth. They started to fight, like Black Widow and Spider-Man started to have two opinions, but that was a mysterious plan to split them, but that didn't work. And that's not the real Octopus, that was something by mysterious plan. But well, let's go again with live streams, and I don't know what was wrong with the guy, but they was about to attack guys, so he said that, and we can see when they defeated them. Peter Parker said to Mysterio that if the plan wasn't working, they could die, so they decide to go with him. And there is when they see the zombie Avengers. That's the best part of the comic for me. And he started to fight crazily, and after some punches, they removed the ships, and Tony Stark, Hulk, and Thor started to find the missiles to against the orbit. And there is when we find Hino, and that's all the same time running. And the Hino take the Silver Sable to draw them both, and she said to go, and Spider-Man go to defeat the Dr.Octopus, but well, he win. He broke the table where the button to destroy the wall was stuck, and the guy, the octopus, entered in a coma because he wasn't using his suit that keep him alive, but he didn't die. And that's how the comic ends, because the Silver Sable disappeared, supposed to be dead, and well, that's a really cool comic, I really have to admit. That was based in everyone was against him, and we can see a picture more mature, and it was a pretty cool idea that he bring to us. We can see him fighting against the world. I have not much time to put it, but yeah, the shield come against him, the all nations all against him, because they wanted to kill him, because Octopus said that he was an enemy, and that really changed the all turn of the story, because he hadn't time to do the things right, and the time when Mysterios started to command the plan to make them like busy trying to find missiles. That wasn't the real plan, because Octopus already had it, and he was just finding and trying to find things that really doesn't make sense. If you see in the next comics, you can see that they was just wasting time with the Mysterio plan. That really a brilliant plan. Octopus really think about everything, and that's how the comic is going. because Octopus really sick and he was about to die, and that was like a goodbye before he died, and he was going to leave a legacy to the all nations about what he did to Earth. To say the truth, he said to keep just a little bit of persons alive and kill the most everybody, but Peter said that that doesn't make sense, because if he burn everyone, he will burn every brain in the earth, and everyone was going to be like stupid persons just walking and doing nothing. And yeah, that really makes sense, because anybody will know what they was doing. Well, that's a really cool comic. The End of Earth arc is the best one that I ever read, and I really wanted to show it for you guys because that's really amazing. That sweet is really pretty cool. So please don't forget to smash the button like, because the video is very short, and I tried to put almost everything that have in the arc into this video, so to help me with the production and to don't waste my time. I really like you guys. I know that you gonna support me with smashing that like button and subscribing, and don't forget to put that for your friends. They really gonna like it, guys. That suite is very cool. The story is pretty cool. And see the Avengers I Zombie. Please don't make spoilers that let them discover that in the video. That will really cool. So don't forget to subscribe, and every Wednesday we have videos in the afternoons or at night. If something happens, I'm gonna put it in the community. And yeah, that's all. I see you in the next video, and please don't forget to subscribe and to say hello to me in the comments. The best comment to the next video, I'm gonna put the next video, who commented it and who made me to make the new video. I really are waiting for that, guys. And well, I see you. Bye.